guys, Merry Christmas from Miss Brome or Miss D or Miss Dieta, however you may know me. I'm sorry we didn't get to yoga in person this week, but I wanted to share with you one of my very, very favorite stories this time of year, which is a book called Elphys, and it's written by Alan Katz and Peter Fournatale. You may remember these guys from those of you who are taller than me. The Roseanne show, they could come up with ideas on the fly. And this is a really fun story where the elf turns into a rock and roll star, who many of you may remember was named Elvis. Elvis with a V. Okay. Elvis was popular in the 1950s, and he's known as the king of rock and roll. And I thought it would be really fun to do the story, which is kind of a play on that entertainer. And we'll do a little bit of yoga as we enjoy the story. Okay, so the story starts off in Santa's workshop, where all the elves are getting all the toys ready for the holidays. All right, they're very busy. There's lots of toys to be made, and there's not a lot of time to get her done. And the toy meter on the wall is saying 2 days worth of toys to make, only 1 day before Christmas. And they really have a long to-do list and not a lot of time to get her done. All right, so first will be the toy meter. And by doing that, what we'll do is we'll stand tall in the space where you can play today. And you're going to practice walking like the toy soldier that the toy meter is based at. And his arms, see, go around and kind of tell you how much work he's got to do. And so let's work his feet and legs. Be really strong in your body as you take one arm forward and one leg forward, so they're opposite. Plant them and then breathe in and extend the opposite arm and leg. Okay, so breath in and breath out, breath in and breath out. All right, go ahead and face the front, and we'll walk a couple steps in this direction, like face towards your device. Breathing in and out, breath in and out. And then now your soldier can walk back to where you started. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, and breath out. All right, so there's one elf in the workshop named Melvin, who he's really not doing really good. In fact, that he's nervous and anxious, and the more he tries to go faster, the more toys he breaks as he inspects them. So he's really causing the elves not to get very close to their goal. And so he gets thrown out of the workshop. Here's Melvin right here. And when he breaks the guitar, that's just the final, that's like, you know, the straw that breaks the camel's back, that's the string that breaks the guitar, and he's out of there. All right, so they slam him out of the workshop. Try triangle pose when you think about Santa's workshop. All right, I always think about triangle for being like a structure, but you know, it could be the door for you today. So toes are towards your device, and then take one toe to the side. Legs are long and strong, arms extended. Kick your hip away from your pointy toe to create space, and breathe in. Push out over your pointy toe, roll one arm down and one arm high, and really work the strength of the center of you. Okay, you're balancing here, you're stretching here, you're strong as you pretend to be Santa's workshop. Breathe your wings up, take your toes on the railroad track side by side, and then take the opposite toe away. If you want to create more space between your ankles, you're welcome to stretch out the legs farther. Arms reach side to side, kick your hip away, breath in. Reach over your pointy toe, roll down and roll up. It's not so much about getting to the ground as it is to work the middle and really strengthen those muscles which protect our back and help us to laugh and help us to be strong and balanced and confident. All right, push your feet into the floor, breathe in as you come up, and then shake everything out like you're a wet little spaghetti noodle. All right, feel like channel your inner jellyfish. All right, the next thing that happens is the story is he just goes crashing off. And He runs into all the animals collecting nuts for winter, and he tears up their dam. He breaks the dams. The nuts go everywhere. It's a mess. He chases off all the reindeer, and last of all, then he has a conversation with a snowman. All right. He's very, very angry when he talks to the snowman. He just doesn't understand what could be going wrong. And boy, is he surprised when the snowman talks back. All right. So now we're going to be one of those nuts that fell out of the tree. And so to do that, you'll lay on your back body. All right. Pull the knees into your chest, rock and roll from side to side. And then for the beaver dams, we'll practice bridge pose. So bridge pose, take your feet near your hips, knees towards the sky. And then with your strength of your low body, push your hips up tall and maybe interlace fingers underneath your bum as you rock and roll up to your shoulders and increase the size of the arch of your bridge. All right. So the bridge, the dam is broken. The nuts are going everywhere. It's a mess, mess, mess. Gently lower your bridge as you untangle your fingers, rock and roll again on the back body. Roll to your side body and press yourself up to be a reindeer. To be a reindeer today, take one foot forward and one leg back and stretch your reindeer antlers up to the sky. Maybe bend the elbows, bring the pinkies towards one another as you work your warrior one posture to be a reindeer today. And they just scattered to the four winds. All right, take your reindeer in the opposite direction by lengthening the leg that was bent and bending the leg that was long. Reach the arms up, elbows down, antlers towards one another. Pinkies rotate towards one another. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Have good space as you work your warrior one posture. Now for snowman, what we'll do is we will take our heels together and we will do a chair pose. And so that will create, as we think hips away, that will create the bottom snowball of our snowman. Our mid body will be, the trunk of our body will be the second snowball. And then we will create a third snowball with our arms. All right, breathe in. And breathe out. Relax the shoulders, smile on your face. You can do hard things. Try one more time, the snowman pose. Big breath in, big breath out. That's your one more breath. All right, and then let it go. And then shake everything out like you're a wet spaghetti noodle, right? Everything was working hard to hold the snowman pose. When the snowman talks back, he tells him that he needs to believe in himself. All right. And consequently, this looks like somebody to some of you out there. You probably remember James Brown. All right, he was another king in our musical world. And so what Melvin does is he works the music and works the magic, and he changes from Melvin to Elfith. And therefore he can sing. He can sing and he can make things better. And so off he goes to correct the wrongs and to help the toys get delivered at Christmas. So the first thing he sings is he sings a song to the beavers. Won't you build that dam across the creek to let me go to the place I seek? Got a blast to make the toys fast, make some magic or our Christmas will be bleak. And so here you can do your bridge pose again and your acorn pose. You can pull the knees to the chest and rock and roll on your back body. And then he meets up with the reindeer. And to get them all back into the pen, he says, well, since the reindeer left me, they found a new place to dwell. But now we need them back again to serve the children well. Hey, if you get shoot off, Rudolph, it's no time to be stupid, Cupid. Let's all get our groove to the sleigh bell. All right, so you can work your reindeer pose, your warrior one pose as you come back through the story. Now, when we get back to the workshop, all the elves are really sad because they're really worried about Melfin out in the cold weather. But of course, Elphys arrives on the scene and sings Santa threw a party at the old North Pole. Everyone was building toys and singing soul. Trucks and games and dolls and plays were everywhere. Happiness, love is soared through the air. Let's hop. Everybody, let's hop. Everybody in the whole workshop was building to the workshop hop. And so they started a dance. They got the work done, and the toy-o-meter went bananas as it showed they got all the work done. And of course, they all figure out who really Elphys is when he spins and he wears his magic and becomes the elf that they all know and love. All right, so for the workshop hop, let's work our dancer pose. So one leg grows roots into your space where you're working today, and your belly button is going to reach the floor as you lift the opposite leg up and grab that ankle with your hand. And then reach forward, try to keep the hips side by side as you practice your balance. If you wobble like I am, just squeeze your tummy tight and take another breath. That's your body working really hard. And that's good stuff. You have a chance here also to stretch out the front of this thigh. The quadriceps muscles are here. And so let's try it on the other side. You may find one side of your body works a little better than the others, and that's perfectly normal. Don't judge it. Don't evaluate it. Just accept and notice, all right? It's be the observer. All right, growing roots into the floor on this side. Stretching out, belly button to the floor. Reach this ankle and see what you got. Breath in, breath out. Relax your shoulders, smile on your face, hips side by side. Life is good. Now, because they had made so many toys, they had to have a way to deliver them fast. So Santa comes by and he asks Melfin if he can be Elphys and he can help him deliver all the toys. So let's do Santa belly breath by sitting up nice and tall and holding on to your belly, and then big breath in and then big breath out with a ho, ho, ho. All right, you can do it. Breath in. And breath out with a ho, ho, ho. Yeah, one more Santa belly breath. Big breath in. And big breath out. Ho, ho, ho. Yay. So Elphys agrees to help Santa, and he climbs up in the sleigh. And they make all the deliveries as he sings songs and helps Santa make the deliveries to all the girls and boys in a speedy way. And that song goes like this. You'll have a great Christmas, I promise. Every Paul, Sean, Jane, and Thomas, you like this little elf and believe in yourself. And you'll have a great, 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 great Christmas. Yay! So you can wrap up by sitting in the sleigh with Santa. If you'll sit up nice and tall and extend your legs in front of you. All right, big breath in as you reach your arms high. Exhale as you reach towards your feet. Thumb pads on the mat or the space where you're working. Pull them back on the exhale to your hips and try it again. Breath in, breath out. Breath in. Breath out. And you can ride your sleigh around the world, delivering toys with Santa and Elphys. All right. So have fun figuring out which of the Elvis's tunes that Alan Katz and Peter Fournatale rewrote. It's really a fun story, and I hope that you have a wonderful holiday. I hope that you laugh. I hope that you have time with your family. I hope you read good books, and I look forward to doing yoga with you in the new year. Take care, everybody. Thanks for playing with me.